He's going to have to find some answers, guys. I mean, you've seen it. This offense has moved the ball down the field, done what they want. Now first and goal situation. Who cares about the yards? Like, step up right here, try to force them into a fourth down, try to make them kick a field goal.
You love that decision if you're the head coach. You're trying to throw it in the end zone. Nothing's there. Good job by the quarterback, tucking it and
he's in! Touchdown, Bulldogs! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Holly Rowe has an update.
Hey guys, here on the Texas A&M sideline, this has turned into a ground attack. Both teams able to run the ball, but they want to answer right now, see if they can continue to get some momentum. But keep in mind, they also want that passing attack to come alive. We'll see what they're able to do right here on this drive. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the sideline. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on third down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Payne. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Release to the back. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete.
You're probably not going to always live in man-to-man and put your safety, especially your free safety, on a wide receiver, on a guy with great speed, but really nice coverage, nice defense, nice job staying between the receiver and the quarterback and swatting that ball to the ground.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Wants to adjust the pattern. They're throwing for it on fourth down. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
And that's another mistake for this young man. It's one thing to have one or two and miss a throw here or there, but he continues to put the ball in harm's way, continues to give it to the other team, and set his defense up in a bad position. That's 6 picks in 2 games.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Jackson will throw. Fires to the big fella. Won't back down from anyone. Delivers the blow and gets him to the 29. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Got a little grass. Touchdown, Aggies. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
You got to love what you've seen from the defense in this game, too. They knew coming into this one against this quarterback, being as talented as he is, they were going to have to be really good in coverage on the back end, and that's been the case all game long. They have never let it be easy for this quarterback.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. At the end of the play, there's a Georgia. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their
Rain
own
is pouring
territory.
down, cloud with rain.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Quickly complete. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Puts it out of the air.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude can throw it through a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on a line to his wide receiver.
Wants to throw again. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
This quarterback is really struggling in this game with decisions and also accuracy. He's already being picked off multiple times, and that time, that was a bad underthrow. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
It's complete on the right side. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. They're working that left side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Fires to the wideout. Makes a grab. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs! The Bulldogs answer right back with a score of their own. Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. They'll run the option. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. Not a lot of room to make this catch. And the returner will be brought down. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the gun, the ground game. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
That penalty is going to be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I mean, he is going to get an earful from the coaches on the sideline. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And the Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Took a shot as he threw. Nothing doing. Field, he'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield, it's Montgomery. Throws to the wideout. And he can't make the connection on his 1st attempt.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Timeout on the field, and that's the 2nd call by Georgia. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Working the middle, it's complete. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback adapting. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
This is such an interesting moment for the offensive coordinator because you're already in field goal range with an opportunity to tie this game and send it to OT, but you want to be aggressive and you believe in your own playmakers to step up, and that's why they're still being aggressive in throwing the football, but there's a huge risk component with that. You can't take sacks and you can't turn it over. What do you do here if you're on offense?
Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he got it! And they tied the game inside a minute to go in regulation.
Man, that is a massive field goal. So much pressure on him. With just a couple seconds left here in the game, he knocks it through the uprights. It looks like this thing's going into overtime as long as your defense is not completely screwed this thing.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Running back searching for a hole. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. They'll run this play from the pistol. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
First play of the first possession of OT. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Dropping back, it's Montgomery. Bringing the heat. And down he goes.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job being the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Now 3rd and long here in overtime as this defense wants to force a field goal attempt. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Now he's looking into the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime. Oh, he missed it. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, in the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
From the red zone, it's Payne. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Third and long, and they want to be careful here not to go backwards and make a potential game-winning kick tougher. They go to the ground. Drag down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
And here we go, a field goal try to win it. It's blocked, still tied, and we will play on. And they scoop it up. He's into the open down the middle. Inside the 50. The 40. Inside the 30. Running inside the 20. He got it in, and the celebration is on. A walk
came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at, and I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff.